Fast food, particularly burgers, fries, and fried sandwiches, is more than just a guilty pleasure. For anyone with high blood pressure, it is a dietary minefield. On the surface, it may seem harmless, a quick meal between errands, a weekend treat, but these foods are deliberately designed to appeal to taste while quietly undermining cardiovascular health. The combination of salt, unhealthy fats, refined carbohydrates, and added sugars creates a perfect storm that accelerates hypertension and vascular damage. The most obvious danger is sodium. A single fast food burger with fries can easily contain over half of a hypertensive person's daily sodium limit, sometimes exceeding it entirely. Sodium acts to retain water in the body, increasing blood volume and pressure against arterial walls. Unlike home-cooked meals, where salt can be monitored, fast food contains hidden sodium in sauces, seasonings, cheese, pickles, and even the bread. The result is a rapid spike in blood pressure immediately after the meal, but repeated exposure has far more serious consequences. Habitual consumption leads to chronic high blood pressure, stiffening of arteries, and increased strain on the heart and kidneys over time. Unhealthy fats, particularly trans fats and high levels of saturated fat, are another critical threat. Fast food is typically fried in oils that contain trans fats, which damage arterial linings and promote inflammation. Saturated fats contribute to plaque buildup in arteries, atherosclerosis, making vessels less flexible and more prone to damage. The combination of stiff arteries and high blood pressure forces the heart to work harder with each beat, increasing the risk of left ventricular hypertrophy, heart failure, and arrhythmias. Essentially, eating fast food habitually is like gradually turning your cardiovascular system into a high-pressure, brittle pipe system, one weak spot away from disaster. Refined carbohydrates further compound the danger. The buns, fries, and processed condiments in fast food meals spike blood sugar levels, which in turn triggers insulin release. Chronically high insulin and blood sugar can contribute to weight gain, insulin resistance, and metabolic syndrome, all of which are major risk factors for worsening hypertension. Even if someone maintains a normal weight, the metabolic stress from frequent refined carbs and sugar-laden drinks can silently elevate blood pressure over time. Fast food also interacts dangerously with lifestyle patterns. People who consume burgers and fries regularly may pair them with sugary sodas or alcohol, adding further metabolic and vascular stress. The combination of high sodium, unhealthy fats, and refined carbohydrates creates inflammation, endothelial dysfunction, and oxidative stress, three key drivers of cardiovascular disease. Habitual consumption, therefore, does more than just temporarily raise blood pressure. It actively accelerates arterial aging and vascular decline. Another subtle but serious problem is portion size and frequency. Fast food meals are engineered to be oversized, and many individuals routinely consume them several times a week. Even occasional consumption can be risky for people with hypertension, but habitual intake magnifies the harm exponentially. The damage is often silent. Arterial stiffness, plaque buildup, and kidney strain progress without obvious symptoms until a major cardiovascular event occurs, such as a heart attack or stroke. In addition, fast food displaces healthier dietary options. A diet high in fast food often means fewer fresh vegetables, fruits, and whole grains, foods that are protective against high blood pressure. The nutritional imbalance compounds the problem, creating a long-term pattern where blood pressure remains elevated and the body is deprived of nutrients that support vascular health. In conclusion, burgers, fries, and other fast food items are far more than a quick indulgence. They are a serious hazard for anyone with high blood pressure. Sodium overload, unhealthy fats, refined carbohydrates, and hidden additives combine to raise blood pressure acutely and promote long-term vascular damage. Habitual consumption silently accelerates arterial stiffening, heart strain, and metabolic stress, creating a ticking time bomb for cardiovascular events. For people managing hypertension, fast food is not merely a guilty pleasure. It is a consistent and cumulative threat to heart health that requires extreme caution or complete avoidance.